Yo. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you guys are having a good day. Quick recap on the Twitter Q&A I just did. I'll just tell you a couple of the questions and answers. Oh shit, Shinoda asked, are you going to be doing songs from your EP when you go to Japan? I was kind of screwing around with, I don't know if it's a guy or girl. I was kind of messing around with them. The answer is yes. Do the EP songs, the post-traumatic EP songs, and the Fort Minor songs. And if there's anything else, we'll see what happens. You know, I don't know what the set list will be yet. I'm working on new music right now, and haven't made the set list yet because that show isn't until after summer or later summer. So there are a couple. I'm confused by one thing with you guys. A bunch of people keep asking about Fort Minor. Are you going to put new Fort Minor music out? And I kind of feel like my stuff is like, it's just all like me, like whatever the name is on it. So question just confuses me. But it's all good. I guess it's like, I don't know why people get thrown off by the name. People have asked about the Chester tribute pin. Stryker was wearing one on the Grammys, red carpet. I think you guys have seen us wearing them. Those were not for sale. But I asked about, can we make some that are for sale that are slightly different so that the original ones stay special and then you guys can still get them? And the answer was yeah. So we're working on that. We'll see. As soon as those go live, we'll let you know. Probably going to do like a silver color, a metal pin. I got a question from Jennifer Showback that said, did I back up my computer? I tweeted the other day about having computer problems. My computer ate it. I appreciate all your help. My computer almost completely bit it and was gone. It was not starting up. I tried all these different things and it escalated and escalated and escalated and got crazier to the point where I was doing stuff like put it in verbose safe mode, which I don't even know what that is, and had to, and I was supposed to run, they're like, it's going to take a really long time, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. Mine was running for over 50 hours, you guys, but it never froze, so I didn't want to shut it down, and I finally got on the phone with with a customer service person who helped me out from Apple. And he was cool, and shout out to Edwin. He helped me out and got it working. It was just a bad driver. I've been making videos and stuff. I've been making all this music. Music's fine. That's on a different drive. But I was making videos, and a couple of the components of the videos were on the computer. So it's and my backup, I wasn't sure if my backup would work. Anyway, long story short, yeah, I'm still working, and we didn't lose any major stuff. Questions about the Japan show as well. You guys were asking about what that's going to look like. I haven't done the set list or figured that out yet. But it's I'm going to figure it out. At this point, it's just going to be me. It's going to be me solo. That's it. As we go, I'm going to try things that way first and see how that goes, and we'll take it from there. I talked to Dave. Was funny because we announced the show, and Phoenix hit me up like that day, and he was like, "Hey man, you need a bass player for that show?" He's the best. I'm gonna just do it by myself first and see how that goes. And everything is loose, you guys. There's no, I'm just trying to try different things. Had another question about name changes. That's again that Fort Minor, Mike Shinoda, Fort Minor, whatever you. I mean, if I change my name to Big Baby Jesus, I don't, it's still the same music, right? Well, maybe I'll do if I do a major name change. then maybe I'll do it because the music is way different. But at this point, I feel like the music is not crazy different, so it's kind of all the same. Happy 12-month, happy birthday to the LP ambassadors, all of our LP fans who've been representing the band in different places around the world. You guys are amazing. You've been such a great support system, and I'm super appreciative of that. And we got into the topic on Twitter a little bit ago about where I'm going to play shows. I don't know how to explain that in 140 characters, 280 characters, or whatever. Like, the bottom line is, here's how touring works. Apart from me, like if you ask me where do you want to go play, I would tell you I'll play everywhere and anywhere. Like I'm happy. I wanna just play. I just want to make music and make great stuff and play. Now the truth is, on the other end of the equation, there are agents and promoters and people who put those shows together, whether they put a festival together or they put individual shows together, solo shows, put me on a bill with whoever, however what the configuration works. The thing you guys need to know is the more noise you make about wanting to see me play, that will impress upon the agents and promoters, oh, we need to put that show together. If all you're doing is listening to my stuff by yourself on your headphones and you listen to it on Spotify or Apple or whatever, and you listen to it a bunch of times and that's it, then I appreciate you. That's great by me. But the agents and promoters and people who put shows together, they don't see that as much. Like if they see a bunch of numbers there, that's fine. But they also see that, take your pick. Drake has huge numbers and whatever, and they're like focused on putting a Drake show together, right? So my show is not going to be that size show. It requires you guys to make noise. Like if you share the music, if you I know that like a lot of you guys, maybe you do if you do listen to the radio, then call the radio station and bug the radio station on your social media, tell them you want to hear the thing. If you do watch video shows, like bug them and tell them you want to see my stuff. If you have a favorite playlist and you know who runs the playlist, bug the playlist people that we want to see my stuff on there. And if it's a magazine, if it's a music broadcast online of some kind, whether that's podcast or somebody who just covers music or they're a journalist, all those things help. They will get the more noise you make outside of our little bubble, the outcome is, oh, the people putting on shows and doing stuff, they go, oh, well, Mike's got fans here. We weren't aware of that. And then they'll be like reaching out to set up a show. So that's how it works. And that's the reason why I usually don't mention this kind of stuff, because with Linkin Park, there's kind of a built-in thing. Like Linkin Park would put out a thing, and a lot of the fan base was there. The promoters were comfortable with that. But as in the current situation, they don't know who's going to show up. Is it going to be 100 people? Is it going to be 10,000 people? Like, they don't know. So that's why you have to let them know. That's up to you. And that's true. That's going to be true for a while, because until they can say, oh, Mike, has fans here that'll come see a show. And truth be told, I don't know how many of you are going to come see a show, because there are people who love Linkin Park just because it sounded like Linkin Park, or people who love Linkin Park because of Chester. And if they don't want to come see a show anymore of just me, there's no yet. So that's what that is. So anyway, thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. The support on the post-traumatic EP has been great. I really, really appreciate it. And what I'm saying about all this stuff about making noise and all that, that's not coming from a place of thinking anything's wrong. Nothing's wrong. You guys are doing great. And I really appreciate all the love and the support you guys have given me. But you asked a question about something specific, and I'm giving you an answer. So thank you. Lots of love. I'm going to go, I got to go get on a conference call and then go, I'm going to go meet up with Brad and Dave today, have a little powwow with those guys. So I will send them your love, because I see a lot of you guys have actually asked questions about the other guys. And then, back to sitting here in the studio, making some stuff. And I appreciate you. So thanks, you guys. Hopefully we can do this again soon. Bye.